two basic things you need, as well as the computer, to connect the phone to the computer to transfer a video file. So I'm sure most of you have seen your charging cable. I use a cable that I only use to connect to the computer because it has to be in good condition for image and or video transfer. And so you connect the USB to the USB port, and then you connect the phone to the computer, and it should come on and load. If the driver software is installed on the computer, it should connect or tether to the computer. So when you connect my phone to the computer with the driver's software installed, you get a couple windows that come up. In my case, it's related to my Motorola Electrify phone. We're not interested in this, and we're not interested in Windows Media Player, or if you were connecting in iTunes, you might get iTunes instead of the media player, depending on your phone. But we're not interested in this. What we're interested in is going to the computer hard drives. And this is my local drive, but if you scroll down, you see both the device manager, and in my case, the phone is the XT901 down here. And this is basically the hard drive that's on the phone. So you click that, and then on my phone, I don't have the SD card installed. We always want to go to the internal storage device. And when you go there, you get a whole bunch of different files, but the one we're always going to be interested in when working with either images or video files is the DCIM file. This is the digital capture image file, and if you click on it, you'll see thumbnails and camera. And in the camera folder is where all your still images and your video are saved. And you can see here that I have a very short video, 2 seconds, but it's a very nice one. It's an MP4 video, which is a really universal video format that's really friendly, you know, on the internet. The MP4 video is kind of like the JPEGs, you know, for video, and they're really good for working with different kinds of programs within the internet environment. So what you'll want to do, this is a very short video that I shot, and the only thing you have to do to get it off your phone is drag it to the desktop. So by dragging it to the desktop, you can see the video file. Okay, so once you've taken your file off of your phone, the video file, you may want to delete the file from the phone. Video takes up a tremendous amount of memory. 10 minutes is usually 10 minutes of video, especially HD video, is about a gigabyte. So keep that in mind when you're shooting video with your phone, that it uses a lot of memory. So you can close this, and the video is on the hard drive, and it'll play nicely in most any video player. I've got this on repeat, so it's just a short little loop of my actual physical desktop. So again, this is an MP4 file. It's a real simple format, and most Android phones do a really nice job of photographing an artifact or an object that you want to demonstrate, much like what I just did, showing you how to connect the phone to the computer and getting the image file, the video image file, off of the phone and onto your desktop. Okay, so here we are in Collaborate, and which is a program that we've been assigned to use within Blackboard. And to complete the workshop today, all you need to do is go up to Window in Blackboard and scroll down to Multimedia Library. And here you'll see two icons. And if you click on Load a Multimedia File, and if you saved your file to the desktop, your video is right there. So you'll basically click on that and you'll click Open, and it should start to load. Keep in mind that when you work with video multimedia, and this is an MP4 file, which is only 2 megabytes. They're big files, and uploading takes a considerable amount of time. So you need to be patient, and it takes some time for the server to accommodate even small files. So you can see that it is uploading to the multimedia library. And again, these are very nice files to work with when you're trying to demonstrate something and explain how to use a particular object or artifact. The other thing that's really nice is, you know, there's more of a sense of being there, and sometimes it's a little bit easier to understand how these things are done, rather than just going with you know, like the PDF file that I provided for this workshop. So then all you need to do, this is all shared within the Blackboard Collaborate environment, is double click on it. Takes a few seconds for it to come up, but here's the short little videotape that I made with my cell phone and transferred to my desktop and then to Blackboard Collaborate. The other thing I'll say here in finishing up is that it's really nice to work with a camera off of the computer. When you use your camera that's embedded in your laptop or your tablet, it's sometimes not the best way, you know, to demonstrate or interact with whoever you're going to be working with. And in this video, I didn't show much of myself except for my hands, so I didn't have to worry about how I was dressed today. But my point is that it's really nice to have an off-computer camera to demonstrate and show different kinds of things that you might need to do when you're teaching.